Hey, Alexis Celebrities and Flawless Man, welcome back to another podcast episode. We're going to have a raw and uncut conversation. I was speaking with a friend of mine the other day, and he was telling me how he just feels so pressure to respond to every attack, to respond every time someone disrespect him, to respond every time someone tries to belittle him. He just feels the pressure to respond when he has to correct someone, when they're saying something that might not be incorrect or that might be incorrect. He just feels the pressure to respond. And he said that every time he responds, it always goes bad, and then that other party that may have been the aggressor in general takes it out of control, and then they become the victim, and they try to flip the script on him to have him looking crazy. Basically, he's tired of trying to explain, but he feel like when he doesn't explain, it makes him feel less than a man. Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Men, this is something that I have been working with myself, just being slow to speak and quick to hear. The Lord always talks about that in his word. When you are more quiet, you hear more things are exposed to you. When you are violent and aggressive with people, you're never able to get what you're looking for. You will never get an apology. Like, we have to look at the type of people we're dealing with. If you're dealing with an aggressor, somebody that's always into something with people, somebody that always has an attitude on a daily, somebody that's always checking people, just you have to know the type of person you're dealing with. That way you'll know how to handle them. And in situations like that, when you're around toxic people, you don't handle them at all. Like, vengeance is the Lord's. We have to get more comfortable with not responding. You have to hold your peace. It's only a two-way street. You're either going to respond and seek your own vengeance, or you're going to just let the Lord handle that and take a L. Like, we be so scared to take a L. Sometimes you have to take a L without saying anything, because you could take a L in other ways. Like, if somebody say something to you and you just pop off, now you're fighting, now you're in jail. Or you say something to somebody, or they say something to you, and then y'all fighting, or now they feel like that's not all. Like, we just have to be wise. You don't have to respond to everything. You're not lame if you do not respond. I think this is a trauma response. I think this comes from when we were children, the way we was raised, always having to respond to something. Like, don't get me wrong, when you don't have authority over your life, you do have to respond to people. But I know in my own life, like, the whole response thing and people putting pressure on you to respond to certain stuff that you don't even have anything to do with, it is a rooted problem with that. As an adult, you don't have to respond to anything that's not benefiting you. People that think they know you or that have been around you for a long time, what they do know is your weakness. What they do know is the things that you told them. And this is why, becoming a new person, we don't want to tell people too much, because people love to use the information that you told them against you. So people be knowing your weakness. I told a friend, I said they know how to press your buttons because they know you're a crash out. Some people would better like it. Some people will love it more if they see you crashed out. Everybody doesn't want to see you successful. This is someone that's training himself to become a young man, educated young man at that. And so what's happening is his friends, his family, the relationship, people are trying to bring him back down to a level that he's fighting to get out of. They don't want to see him grow. A lot of times people don't want to see you grow. They don't want to feel left behind. They know the potential that you have and the power that you have before you do. So they're trying to break you down so you never make it to that victory, for you to find out who you are, the power or potential that you have. So, Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man, I finally realized what it means when people say pick your battles. You can see them coming before they even happen. And when you're more in tune with God, He's going to let you know before they even happen. When you are silent, you dismantle anything that somebody has towards you. If somebody does something to make you look crazy, the way you respond is going to make them look a fool. It's going to make them feel ashamed. It's going to tell the truth about who they really are. So, Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man, on today, I just want you to watch how you respond to people. I know people are just getting exposed every which way. So that's a good thing, because we're learning how to deal with people. Learn how to deal with people. We're grown. Some people you don't have to deal with in general, not even your family. Like I always say, if your family is treating you like a person on the street, then they're not your family. They probably don't love you. They probably don't like you. You need to evaluate these relationships and don't look at it like a titled situation. With the times we're in and the amount of aggression that people need to live, there's people that really thrive in toxic environments. If that's not you, that's not how you want to continue to live. You have to distance yourself forever. You have to grieve the loss. You have to cry. You have to heal and continue to move forward. Save yourself. Don't get caught in anyone else's strong delusion. I love you. God bless you. And I will talk to you in the next podcast episode. Mwah.